I'm hanging out with Monique Madrid. She is one of the co-organizers for many film festivals around here in Jacksonville, but we're focused on the 48-hour film festival that is coming up right around the corner. So thanks for spending some time with me.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, 48-hour film project, that is running and gunning to create a short film that speaks volumes about some of everything. So give people a little breakdown.
Sure. So we're in our 13th year, by the way. Just want to give that disclaimer. It's been around for a long time, but the 48-hour film project is pretty much where filmmakers and people who just love film will come and they'll pick a genre instantly on a Friday, and they'll learn a proper line in a character that has to be in their film, their short film, and they go off and they race to make a film within 48 hours from start to finish. They literally have to use their resources around them to create an awesome product. And then, of course, we come back and we celebrate it on a big screen so that way they can see the victories of their work.
Now, this sounds really intense. Is there a theme? You said there's something that every film has to have incorporated. Is it a theme or a character, would you say?
So they're going to randomly draw a genre. So you don't, when you do this in 48 hours, your clock starts on a Friday, you have no clue what genre. So you could be thinking, I'm going to do a horror. And if you draw a romance, you got to do that. And then to ensure that all films are done consistently in 48 hours and eliminate that cheating, every film has to, and everybody that's participating will know at the same time, they will get a character that has to be in the film, a particular line that has to be word for word to the T, and then they'll also have to have a prop. And I've seen props as random. I think the first year we did it, because we used to compete too, the first year it was a toilet seat. So, it can be the most randomest things, whatever. Sometimes I've seen some cities, they had to just figure out something green, and that they ran the gamut on what they could do with that, from money to plants to all kinds of crazy stuff. So you just never know.
This is a higher level of creativity. You have to have a quick mind and be able to produce. And people don't realize most productions, whether it be film or television, there's usually a little bit of some pre-production and planning, and they're just like, this is what you got, go.
Yeah, you can think that all you want, and then you're just like, and here's all this stuff, and you're like, what? And it really does, like you said, it tests the mind. I really think that any filmmaker and anybody who likes to do film and wants to sharpen their craft, this is a great, great competition that'll certainly do that. And there are a lot of filmmakers that we've seen them grow over the years from this kind of competition. And we've just seen ones that are, professionally polished just always come back, because they're like, it just kind of keeps them on their toes and sharpens their skills. And it's a great networking event too, because you'll meet other great people, because you're like, who did that film? And who's that actress in that film? And how did they get that prop? What, Their mind will get blown when they come to these events.
Is there an age demographic, like a limit restriction?
No, we don't discriminate. I think back in my heyday, when me and my husband's the city producer with me, Adam Madrid, when he's a filmmaker, and when he brought us along, I think we saw somebody that was as young as like 8 or 9 years old. They were like a little kid, and they had a team. Last year we had a team of kids. It was all kids put together, like from kids to teens. But we've seen some older actors involved. So there's no age range. 48-hour film project really doesn't discriminate. It's just people who want to have fun and love the art of film.
I am so intrigued. I don't have the creative mind to do it. But if anybody wants to make me an Oscar winner, no, I'm kidding.
Listen, we can find a team if you want.
So when is all of this going down?
So the actual competition, the filming competition, will be August 14th through 16th, and it'll be at Hemming Park, and that's where they'll learn their genre. So we're out in the open. We ask people to bring masks, and we'll exercise safety, of course. And we do require that people are filming as safely as possible on their sets. The actual screening will be at Mosh Museum, which they are very on board with making it a safe experience at 50% capacity. Masks will be worn. They will have great ventilation systems, but it'll be shown at the planetarium, the Brian Gooding Planetarium, and that that will be August 30th, August 31st, and September 1st. It'll be at 50% capacity. And then the award show will be on September 7th. So they'll know who the winner is. And of course, there's cash prizes involved. People can still register their teams if they want to participate, all the way up until the actual D-Day, as I like to call it, actual film day, which is August 14th.
All right. So if they want to register, where do they need to go?
They need to go to 48hourfilm.com/Jacksonville.
Awesome. Well, I am super excited. And like I said, I look forward to the party.
Thank you. We thank you for having me on too, by the way.